95.5 WSB, Atlanta's breaking news station.
Triple team traffic, 95.5 WSB.
WSB storm tracker radar is cleared. It's 44 degrees here in Midtown LA.
He flips that one and put the phone on top of the radio.
Action or inaction is asking that people refrain from making any purchases at major retailers on Friday. Some postings for the event created by online supporters have suggested a targeted boycott of retailers that have ended their DEI programs to comply with an executive order signed by President Trump.
Reporter Matt Piper says those targeted retailers include everyone from Amazon to McDonald's to Walmart and Facebook.
WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards and her exclusive 5-day forecast, sponsored by Breda Pest Management. They handle bugs and critters.
37 degrees in Smyrna, 43 in Forest Park, and the sun will be up in about an hour. Plenty of sunshine to enjoy today, high 65. Lows tonight in the low 40s. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 68. Wednesday, sunshine, high 72. Then a cold front moving through on Thursday, producing cloud cover but not much rainfall. Thursday's high is 64. We're dropping down to the upper 50s, low 60s for Friday afternoon, and temperatures rebounding into the mid to upper 60s for next weekend. Meteorologist Christina Edwards, 95.5 WSB.
Well, before 6:30 on Atlanta's Morning News, stay with us a warning about the measles and a lickable honor for the late Betty White. It's 6:20.
Topical.
And the theory is that these are all government drones. So if it's 14 in Georgia, it's got to be like 25 in New York City because everything's so expensive there.
Mark Arrow.
This is crazy stuff.
This morning at 9.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talks. Live from the Superior Point Studios. News,
Weather.
traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's 6:30. Good Monday morning. I'm Chris Chandler. This is Atlanta's Morning News. Our top local story is back to work in person for thousands of federal workers today. The Trump administration's order that leaves a lot more cars on the roads this morning and occupying parking spaces around federal buildings. WSB's Grant Carroll reports live this could have quite an impact on time.
That's right, Chris. South Downtown is home to 3 federal buildings that have been mostly empty since people shifted to at-home work during and after the pandemic. Central Atlanta Progress President A.J. Robinson sees it as a potential shot in the arm to the downtown economy and says those returning will see much has changed.
I think these federal workers will be pleasantly surprised to see this work being done while many of them were away.
A lot of those changes are part of the preparation for the 2026 World Cup. Robinson says MARTA could be getting a boost in ridership as well, and as for the roads,
I'm hopeful that there won't be too much traffic and people will make it into work.
the traffic impact could be seen in other areas too, particularly the Clifton Road corridor around the CDC. Chris?
In-person work not the only thing on the minds of federal workers. Many are also weighing a response to an email from Doge head Elon Musk, essentially telling people to justify their positions and failure to do so will be interpreted as a resignation notice. Correspondent Marlon Nagel says this is getting a lot of pushback. However,
people are saying to their workers, hold off because we need a little more information here to understand what is exactly happening. There's just so many unanswered questions when it comes to this email, as federal workers are already facing a lot of confusion about where things stand with their employment and the federal government.
here at WSB for updates on the Musk email and the traffic implications of those returning workers as well. Could be a new way for you to have your say before your power bill goes up again. That's from the state capitals. One of our top stories in less than a minute after traffic and weather.
Traffic red alert, this time out of the western suburbs. Heads up out of Douglas to Lithia Springs. All lanes are being held. Declare a crash to the shoulder. I-20 eastbound and I-285 exit 51. Heavy delays already back to Thornton Road, means using Highway 78.
Sunrise 45 minutes away. You'll need your sunglasses through the course this morning and this afternoon. Tracking the temperatures and the chance of rain for you in 4 minutes.
Well, this portion of Atlanta's Morning News is sponsored by Mo Better Garage. 6:32 now. And here are John Hickenbotham and Cheryl Castro.
Of course, this is new from overnight. Cobb County Police search for a suspect after 2 people were shot at the Main Event Entertainment Center. Officers respond to a 911 call of shots fired at the complex on Cobb Parkway that houses arcade games, bowling, and laser tag.
The police say no suspects remained on the scene when officers arrived. Also, no word on the condition of the victims as the investigation continues.
Thousands gather around Georgia to commemorate the 5th anniversary of Ahmaud Arbery's murder, including the hundreds that joined Ahmaud's mom, Wanda Cooper Jones, for the 2.23-mile jog along Atlanta's Beltline to honor her son Sunday morning. Then that evening, more gathered for a tele-town hall where Ahmaud's dad, Marcus, says his son will always be remembered.
We bred for the God that keep the
seeing what we fighting for, and they understand the mission we're putting out, and we're letting them know that we ain't going nowhere.
Many in the town hall expressing extreme displeasure and disappointment in the recent dismissal of charges against former Glenn County DA Jackie Johnson. Michelle Wright, 95.5 WSB.
A bill under the Gold Dome would reestablish a Consumer Utility Council to represent Georgians during proceedings before the Public Service Commission.
A lot of people have legal standing on these issues, and the consumers need a voice.
Senator Chuck Hepstetler says the council went away during 2008 budget cuts. The legislation has bipartisan support.
It's 6:34. Family members offer a $5,000 award to find out who killed the Carroll County couple in their home. James and Kristen Brock were found shot to death in their bedroom last week. Kristen's father, Dennis Nolan, tells Channel 2 Action News she's his only daughter.
And I'd like to know why. I need closure on this. We need closure.
Investigators say they've conducted several interviews and are continuing to canvass the neighborhood. So far, there are no suspects identified and no motive.
Part 2 of a MARTA construction project gets underway today at the Eastlake Station.
More changes for MARTA riders using the Eastlake Station.
We recently did complete the installation of the North Pedestrian Bridge, which features a new elevator and enhanced lighting. So now it's time for the South Pedestrian Bridge replacement.
Angela Getty with MARTA says while the South Pedestrian Bridge is being replaced, MARTA riders will need to use the new North Pedestrian Bridge to reach Blue Line trains. And bus routes 2, 19, and 34 will be rerouted to the north side of the station. Visit itsmarta.com for the latest updates. Daphne Young, 95.5 WSB Energy Watch. Gas prices slowly drop across Georgia, slightly below the $3 mark. We're now paying an average of $2.99 a gallon for regular unleaded gas, down a penny from a week ago, 15 cents less than last year.
Yeah, AAA says the modest dip at the pumps might not last, though, as the industry transitions from winter gas to spring mixture. The national average for gas is much higher at $3.14 a gallon. It's 6:35.
Well, it's not been a fun morning to be on Interstate 20. New red alert there to tell you about. Let's start the triple team traffic. In the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, get the info. Here's Mark McKay.
Yeah, just as we start to recover out of Conyers due to a traffic red alert that lasted for 3 hours, I-20 eastbound now in Fulton County is shut down. Hopefully not as long. We've got all lanes shut down to deal with a crash. I-20 east past Fulton Industrial Boulevard exit 49. That's the I-285 interchange. I see stopped traffic now back before Six Flags and Lithia Springs, Thornton Road exit 44. Last chance to bail on I-20 out of Douglasville into Lithia Springs. Austell and Neblin this morning use Highway 78 Veterans Memorial Highway. Travel advisory on 285 Andrew Seco.
Looking to release off as you're leading 400 through Sandy Springs. Several right lanes knocked out. Vehicle fire cleanup 285 west, the outer loop getting past Roswell Road exit 25. If you're heading through Dorville into Sandy Springs on your way to Smyrna Bindings, maybe you may want to take 85 south to 75 north. This report sponsored by Rapid Radios, their instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add Good Radio for an extra 5% off. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
39 degrees in Douglasville, 36 in Chamblee. Good morning, Alpharetta. It's 34 degrees outside. As cold as it is now, we're in for a mild day today. Mostly sunny, high 65. Lows tonight in the low 40s. Tomorrow, sunny skies, high 68. Mostly sunny on Wednesday, warming up to a high of 72. Our next chance of rain is not until Thursday, but even then it's a small one. Only an isolated chance of rain, highs in the mid-60s. Meteorologist Christina Upwards, 95.5 WSB.
Well, the startling offer from Ukrainian President Zelensky when Atlanta's Morning News continues in 2 minutes.
Film this all day. Here, fade in. Fade out when it goes out.
Toronto flip crash.
It's 6:30.
Started getting this around 4. It's past 5:30.
WSB Atlanta, WSB FM, and HD1 Doorbell. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
Mike Arrow.
I am not endorsing this conspiracy theory. The whole thing was basically a love letter to Atlanta.
Atlanta knows him.
It's moving.
Mark Arrow.
It's a big song and dance.
This morning at 9.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
Montana, there on the right shoulder. It's a broken down that's slowing traffic northbound 471, but lanes blocked as you come off of the bridge. Shocking from News Radio 700 WLW. Mr. Gordy is sponsored
WLW.
All right, we're kind of turning the corner here, kind of. They will see some sun to start, partly cloudy eventually, and maybe a possible shower late day. The high, though, 52. Overnight, we'll get to 36. Tomorrow, we have the chance of rain early on. But then sunshine in the afternoon and 56.
Ohio?
Then on Wednesday,
That's pretty
63.
far from here.
But with a chance of rain.
Holy crap.
For now, 30 is all you get. The skies are clear. You got 700 WLW. Helping you stuff your wallet with a few extra bucks. This is Homeward Advice on 700 WLW.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you contribute to a Roth, all of that gain could be tax-free if you meet certain criteria.
All right. Homeward Advice, please.
So you're going to go ahead and make a full contribution to your traditional IRA or Roth IRA for 2025 anyway. It makes sense to do it as soon as you possibly can. Your future self will thank you.
It's 6:29 a.m. now. See if it's still here. You know, one in Ohio. The Wikipedia page, if you saw earlier, or if you're just skipping around in the video, I'll let you know. With a good radio, it could be heard from anywhere in the country. So that kind of took the magic away. Nope.
Told
Here, hang the phone.
For their buck and the performance.
Or
A trial date has been set for January 12th of 2026 that could permanently overturn Missouri's abortion ban as required by Amendment 3. Abortions in Missouri resumed a week ago after a Jackson County judge temporarily blocked a state rule requiring abortion clinics.
Sorry about the focus. I'll just use a freeze frame to prevent any annoyances.
U.S. Senator Eric Schmidt co-sponsoring legislation to create a national plan for addressing epilepsy. He says
Would not like it if I put the phone on top of the radio. Yep.
Among the Centers for Disease Control, the National Institutes of Health, and the Defense Health Agency. That's news. I'm Bert Martin. For these stories and more, visit stjosephus.com.
Helping your inner circle prepare for emergencies can start in many ways.
5 CS1 westbound at Loop 12 that does have at least one lane blocked.
Yeah, what's new every freaking time? Loop 12 Walker.
Especial en ultimatebariatrics.com. ultimatebariatrics.com. Ven con los expertos
It's that
en
foreign
Ultimate
music
Bariatrics
station.
y déjanos.
Now, gone.
Pretty busy on the roadways this morning. We'll start in Plano on 75 southbound at Legacy with the HOV and left lane block. Just a few minute delay. We do have trouble if you're in Dallas on 635 westbound Royal Miller. 2 left lanes blocked, so at least a half hour as you come out of Mesquite. 30 westbound at 35 in downtown Dallas. 2 right lanes are blocked. That's about a half hour from St. Francis. And then 35 northbound at Highline. This is a new wreck in the right lane. You're backed up to East 8th Street. Still there on 175 northbound at Elam. Blocks the left lane. And if you're trying to travel on 121, we've got the long-term road work trying to get into Fort Worth westbound. From Riverside to 35W with the right lane blocked. It's slow from Maxine. What's Cliff right now? Traffic on the 5s. I'm Juady Hardy.
Brought to you by the On Time Experts.
Yep, there's your bonus clip. Well, that's it.